Hey guys, this is Jay Hendricks with the Hendricks Belknap Group at Keller Williams, the Marketplace. Today we're going to meet Phil Golding with Sin City Plumbing, and he's going to talk to us about a couple of things that he sees that homeowners are always dealing with in the plumbing area of their home. So let's go meet him. All right, so today we're here with Phil Golding from Sin City Plumbing, and we're going to talk plumbing and your house. So Phil, first of all, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us for a few minutes just to try to help our homeowners in the area of plumbing. So tell me a little bit about you and your business.
My name is Phil. I've been in the plumbing industry for 31 years. I've worked in California for about 15 years. I've been out here for a little over 15 years. The most frequent call we get in this valley because of the water is water heaters. They don't last as long as they would in other parts of the country. For the years that I did this in California, I'd put in a new water heater to people and I'd tell them, you know, you'll get 15 years out of this one. Out here, you're telling everybody 4 to 6.
Let me ask you this then. Well, is there anything that we can do to extend that, but except for maybe like getting rid of the softener?
Now, if the city water bothers you because the chlorides make your skin itchy and dry and all that stuff, if you come from the Midwest or someplace where the water's
Like me
softer,
from Tennessee.
yeah, like me from Chicago, you can drink right out of the tap or right out of a hose bib or whatever, you know. If you don't like that, the irritation that you get from the chloridated water, the heavily chloride treated water, you put in a descaler. That's the best way to treat the water, is to descale it. You'll get a lot more life out of your water heaters.
You know, one of the things that as when we're going out and we're, you know, showing houses and getting ready to make an offer on houses, we always like walk through and we've been on enough inspections as well as we sort of know where the issues are.
Yeah.
And one of the things
they're typically common.
Yeah. And one of the things I see a lot is that vacuum breaker valve, you know, that
the pressure vacuum breaker.
pressure vacuum breaker, right, is always leaking.
Are you talking about in the garage or outside?
Just right outside the garage.
Outside
right?
is the pressure vacuum breaker. That's
Right.
for the irrigation system.
Yeah. Why is that? What causes that?
Well, there's lots of opinions about what caused it. The drastic heat to the drastic cold is one factor.
Well, is there anything we could do to lengthen the life of that?
On the PVBs specifically, because it's outside, we don't have a traditional frost line like other parts of the country. Our frost line is basically 0 in the valley, but the best way to expand the life of them, first of all, make sure they're installed correctly, make sure the glue is good, make sure they use proper glue and primer when they install them. Insulate them. Insulate the pipes with Thermacell, wrap them good with 10 mil tape, insulate the fixture itself. But they make insulation wrap for them. You know, if it costs you an extra 30 or 40 bucks to have somebody do that when they're replacing them, it's worth it, because now you get 5, 10 years out of it instead of. There's a lot of houses; those things blow apart every year or two.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's how you avoid it. We do get 5 or 6 very cold days every winter, right? It's maybe only 5 or 6. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Awesome. All right, so if there was one thing that you wanted to leave our people with, say, hey, if I could tell you one thing to do to make your house be less maintenance, especially in the plumbing area, do this. What would be the one thing you'd want to tell people?
One thing? Well, first of all, the plumbing, I got to expand a little on that,
Okay.
unfortunately. If you think of the plumbing system in the house, it's like the motor in a vehicle. That's the moving parts. You know, your walls don't wear out over time. Sure, they settle and all that stuff. But the plumbing is the moving parts, and that's what gets the wear and tear. The best way to make it last longer is to keep the water clean, but do your regular maintenance.
Well, awesome. Well, Phil, man, we appreciate it so much. So listen, if you have plumbing issues, you can always call us, and we'll refer you, but you can call Sin City Plumbing, and we'll see you soon.